Good morning, dear students. In the last class, we discussed up to 43 problems from level 1. Today, we are going to discuss from 44th onwards. So, how they are asking this question? If A equal to like this one square matrix of order 3 by 3, then they are asking determinant of adjoint of A. So options they given like this. So first of all, we'll discuss what is the determinant of adjoint of A. So det A whole power n minus 1. So here n is order of the matrix 3 by 3. So it will be 3 minus 1 means det A square. So to calculate determinant of adjoint of A, we should know what is the determinant of A. Now you observe, this is the matrix A, then what is determinant of A? So determinant of this matrix, so 1 square means 1, 4, 9, 4, 9, 16, 9, 16, 25. So you can expand directly. No problem. So if you expand plus minus plus. So 1 into, see here, if you close this column and this row, 9 into 25 means 25 9s are 200 plus 25, that is 225, minus 16 into 16, that is 256, minus 4 into, if you close this column and this row, 4 into 20, 25 means 100, minus 9 into 16, that is 144, plus 9 into, if you close this column and this row, then 4 into 16, that is 64, minus 9 into 9, it will be 81. From this, 225 minus 256 means this 25 plus 6 minus 31. This is minus 144 into minus 4 means plus. So 44 into 4 means 160 plus 16, that is 176. 64 minus 81 means here 16 minus 17 into 9 minus 153. So minus 31 minus 153 minus 184 plus 76, nothing but minus 8 we got. So determinant of A equal to minus 8. So here what they are asking, determinant of adjoint of A, nothing but it will be, say here, determinant of adjoint of A equal to minus 8 whole square, nothing but 64. So 64 means clearly we can give third option. Next, number 45. Number 45. What they are asking question? Adjoint of one matrix 1 0 2 minus 1 1 minus 2 0 2 1 equal to 5 A minus 2 1 1 0 minus 2 minus 2 B. So from this they are asking matrix A comma B, they are asking question. So matrix A comma B, if you want to calculate A value, B value, we have to calculate. So these two matrices are equal matrices. Okay. So here adjoint of A given. So adjoint of A, how to write? Transpose of cofactors of elements of capital A. So transpose of cofactors means one simple example. Suppose this is A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33 whole transpose. Here you observe A means second row first column, second row first column, or sorry, first row second column. This is A12. First row second column means in its transpose, which one will be equal means this is transpose we have to calculate. Means second row, see here, first column, second row element become first row second column. If you take its transpose, means you observe finally what we have to calculate. See, what is this transpose? A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Very clear. This one, just I am comparing. So this is adjoint of A matrix. So adjoint of A means this adjoint of A, if you calculate means will get like this. So this type of matrix and this one both are equal. See here. Here A equal to cofactor of second row first column. Cofactor of C. A equal to cofactor of second row first column. Then B observe third row third column. So B nothing but third row third column cofactor. Very clear. How to calculate A21 means A21 second row first column. 2 plus 1 3 means negative. So second row first column you delete. Second row first column if you delete 0 minus 2 into 2 means 4. So A value 4. 3 plus 3 6 even number plus third row third column you delete 1 minus 0. So it will be 1. So very clear. A value 4, B value 1. So it will be 4 comma 1. So options will see how they written. Minus 4 comma 1. See first option minus 4 comma 1. Second option minus 4 comma minus 1. Third option 4 comma 1. Fourth option that is 4 comma minus 1. So which one is suitable? A value 4, B value, A value 4, B value 1. So B value 1, A value 4, 4 comma 1. So 4 comma 1 means we can give third option. So like that we have to answer. So here no need to calculate completely adjoint of A. So if you calculate means it is time taken. So it may consume more time. So that you should not write direct means completely adjoint of A. So if you compare like this means easily you can write A comma B values. Next. Number 46. If A is a 3 by 3 matrix, A is a 3 by 3 matrix and determinant of adjoint of A equal to, that is 16, then what they are asking question, what is the determinant of A? So options, first option 4, second option -4, third option plus or minus 4, fourth option it is 8. So among these 4 options, which one we have to identify? Very clear. What is the determinant of adjoint of A formula? So det A whole power n minus 1 equal to 16. N nothing but 3. N nothing but 3. So from this, det A 3 minus 1 means whole square equal to 16. So determinant of A equal to plus or minus 4. Some people say this is modulus, we take plus 1 only, they will take. So this is determinant, it may give negative or positive. So both we have to consider. Next question. Number 47. If determinant of A equal to determinant of A equal to 6, this matrix order is 3 by 3 they given. Okay. Then what is the determinant of adjoint of 2A? They are asking question. Options 144. First bit 144, second 2 square into 3 to the power 8, third option 3 cube into 2 to the power 4, fourth option 3 square into 2 to the power 8. What is the determinant of 2A? One property observe. Determinant of adjoint of Ka is there. So determinant of adjoint of Ka means K to the power n minus 1 into adjoint of A. K power n minus 1 into adjoint of A. N is order of the matrix. K means some scalar, means constant. You observe this one. So determinant of 2 to the power Ka is there, 2 to the power n minus 1, n is order of the matrix 3, minus 1 means 2, so into adjoint of A. Again from this, one more formula, see, determinant of means K into one matrix is there, K into, that is K power n into determinant of A. So this is K into one matrix, so 2 square whole cube means power n means 3 into determinant of adjoint of A. So from this, here I am not simplifying because options you observe in terms of 2 power 3 powers like that, so this is 2 to the power 6. Determinant of adjoint of A means det A whole power n minus 1. N means 3, this is whole square, means 2 to the power 6 into, this is 6 square. So options not like this. So 2 to the power 6, it is 2 square into 3 square. 2 square here means 8 into 3 square. So 2 power 8 into 3 square. So this is the answer. Fourth option we can give. Next. Next question 48. If matrix this is 1 minus tan theta plus tan theta, it is 1 into 1 minus tan theta, this is tan theta, this is 1 whole inverse equal to, this is cos alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha whole power whole inverse. Then what is alpha? Then what is alpha? So options are 0, pi by 2, third option pi by 4, fourth option pi by 6. So if you observe one matrix, this is same matrix inverse, one concept you observe, A inverse equal to identity matrix. Whatever the matrix it may be, A inverse equal to identity matrix. So very clear, this product of two matrices nothing but identity. So identity means 1 0 0 1. So what is the A inverse means? See, A inverse equal to 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. What is the determinant? 1 by determinant means cos square alpha plus sin square alpha 1 adjoint of A. Interchange the principal diagonal elements, that is cos alpha. Change the signs of half diagonal elements. So minus sin alpha is there. This is plus sin alpha minus sin alpha. So now these two matrices are equal. Means corresponding elements we have to take equal. So from this 1 equal to cos alpha. So alpha equal to 0 degrees. Means 0 radians. Cos alpha equal to 1. Sin alpha equal to 0. So from this we got like this. Finally, so alpha equal to 0 degrees. So 1 minus tan theta 1. So both are same matrices. So A inverse equal to identity matrix. So alpha equal to pi by 2. Sorry, this is alpha equal to 0 radians. So clearly first option answer. Next. So one more means here no need to calculate its inverse. If you calculate its inverse means this time taken. So directly concept we are using. A because these two matrices are same. A inverse equal to identity. So this is completely product nothing but identity that equal to that matrix. Next. Question number 49. The inverse of one matrix they given 1 A B 0 X 0 0 0 1 is another matrix 1 minus A minus B 0 1 0 0 0 1. Then what is X value? See here, question they are asking. So inverse of this matrix is this one, then what is the matrix A? See, suppose this is the matrix A, inverse exists. So that inverse is that one. See, suppose AB is square matrix, inverse exists means AB. So if you multiply these two matrices means identity matrix will come. So this is A, this is B I am taking. So AB equal to identity matrix we have to change it. See here, this is 1 A, B, 0, X, 0, 0, 0, 1 into 1 minus A minus B 0, 1, 0, 0, 1 equal to identity matrix. So where it is X you have to observe. So where it is X means here you observe. If you multiply second row, second column means 1 will come. Second row, second column if you multiply means 1 will come. So second row corresponding elements are second column. See 0 into minus A, 0, X into 1, X, 0 into 0 equal to 1. So clearly X equal to 1. So 4 options if you observe, X value A, B, 0, 1. So first option A, second option B, third option 0, fourth option 1. So clearly X value will be 1. Like that we have to answer. Next question. Number 50. If determinant of A is not equal to 0 and A minus 2i into A minus 3i equal to null matrix. Then they are asking A inverse. So options you observe. First option A minus 5i divided by 6. Second option 5i minus A divided by 5. Third option 5a minus I divided by 6. Fourth option 5i minus A divided by 6. So which one is correct option we have to see. See there. Determinant of A is not equal to 0 means A is non-similar matrix. A is non-similar matrix means we can apply A inverse what wherever we want operation, wherever we want we can apply operation with the A inverse. That is the meaning of determinant of A is not equal to 0. Just you observe, just multiply A into A, this is A square, A into minus 3i minus 3ai minus 2i into A minus 2ia minus of minus 6 into I square equal to null matrix. So if you observe, this is A square. Ai means A. Ia also A. See, Ai value, Ia value, nothing but A. So this is minus 3a minus 2a minus 5a plus 6 I square value nothing but also identity equal to null matrix. We have to calculate A inverse so that operating with the A inverse. So operating with the A inverse means A inverse into A square minus 5 into A inverse A plus 6 into A inverse identity So A inverse into null. This is the meaning of when we can operate A inverse means if it is non-singular matrix. That point you remember. So from this is A minus 5 into A inverse into A means identity. A inverse into I means A inverse. A inverse into null matrix means null matrix. We need A inverse. See, 6A inverse you keep as it is. Then these terms we have to send that side. 6A inverse equal to 5I minus A. So from this, A inverse equal to 5I minus A divided by 6. 5I minus A divided by 6 means we got like that. So this is the way of answering these type of questions. For the next problem, we need some concepts: submatrix and rank of the matrix. Submatrix means it is also a matrix. One simple example: A, B, C, D, E, F. It is a matrix of order 2 by 3. What is the submatrix of A? It is also a matrix. See here, it is also a matrix obtained by deleting finite number of rows or columns or both. Rows or columns both we can delete, or one column we can delete, two columns to delete, or one row you can delete, two rows also we can delete. So now I am deleting third column. So what we got? This is A, B, D, E. So this is a submatrix. So maximum we are writing submatrix for getting 2 by 2 square matrix, means for getting square matrices only we are writing for submatrix. Next, what is the rank of the matrix? Rank of the matrix nothing but how to define flow observe. Suppose A be a non-zero matrix. A be a non-zero matrix. Rank of the matrix nothing but maximum order of A square matrix capital A, maximum order of A matrix, maximum order of A non-singular matrix, maximum number of A non-singular submatrix of capital A. Submatrix of capital A is called rank of the matrix. Just I will give one algorithm how to write rank of the matrix. You observe. Suppose A is 1 3 by 3 matrix. A is 1 3 by 3 matrix. A, I, J of order 3 by 3. So we have to calculate determinant of A. Say two cases arising. So what are the two cases? It may be 0, it may not be 0. So if it is 0 means 2 by 2 matrix you have to take. See, if it is 0 means, so 2 by 2 submatrix from A. So submatrix how you will get? By deleting one row and one column. So 2 by 2 matrix we get. Again from this, determinant of A may be 0 or determinant of A may not be 0. If determinant of A is 0 means, again we have to take 1 by 1 square matrix. Very clear. So already this is non-zero matrix. You remember, A is 2 by 2 matrix, determinant of A is 0 means what we are taking next to 1 by 1 matrix. So what is the order here? 1. So rank of the matrix is 1. Rank of the matrix is 1. Suppose determinant of A is not equal to 0. You remember, determinant of A is not equal to 0. Rank of the matrix clearly order of the matrix. If A is definition itself, maximum order of a non-singular matrix, non-singular submatrix of capital A, or that matrix or submatrix of capital A. So non-singular matrix means determinant of A is not equal to 0, order is 3. See here, determinant of A is equal to 0, order is 2. So like that we have to calculate rank of the matrix. So rank nothing but it must be non-singular matrix. Suppose I3 I will take I3. So what is I3? Identity matrix 0 0 1. So what is the determinant of I3? Nothing but 1, which is not equal to 0. So rank of the identity matrix is 3. So what is the rank of the identity matrix? N. Nothing but N only, right? So you remember, rank of the matrix, rank of any matrix is always equal to, so less than or equal to minimum of order of, means order of A means m comma n, order of A means m by n matrix is there. What is the rank of A? It is always less than or equal to minimum of m comma n. So rank cannot be exceed order of the matrix. That point remember, rank will not exceed order of the matrix. So like that, this point we have to remember. So what is the rank of null matrix? Means 0. Rank of null matrix means it is always 0. You remember that point. Next. So we see some problems based on this rank of the matrix. What is the rank of the matrix? 51. What is the rank of the matrix A equal to minus 1, 2, 3, minus 2, 4, 6. So options also I will write. So first option 3, second option 2, third option 1, fourth option 0. So we can delete 0 because this is a non-zero matrix. When rank will be 0 means if it is a 0 matrix, we can delete. So this is order 2 by 3. So we have to calculate, we have to take square matrix. So square matrix means one of the submatrix means you delete third column, means what will get? So this is B I will take. So minus 1, 2, minus 2, 4. How much we got? So what is the determinant of B? This is minus 4 plus 4. So what is the determinant of B? Means 0. So I told one algorithm, any square matrix of order 2 by 2 is singular, means what is the rank of the matrix? Means 1. Why we have to take rank? Means again 2 rows to 2 columns means 1 row 1 column we delete. What will get? That is C I will take. That is the matrix minus 1. What is the determinant of C? Nothing but minus 1. So minus 1 is not equal to 0. What is the order of the matrix? Means 1 by 1. So what is the rank of this matrix? Clearly 1 we have to take. So like that we have to answer. Next question. Fifty-two. I is a unit matrix of order 9 by 9. Then what is the rank of the matrix? What is the rank of identity matrix of order 9 by 9? Means 9 only. So that is trivial concept. Next. So like that 53 you have to answer. Then 54. The solution of say three equations they given, that is 2x plus y plus z equal to 1, x minus 2y minus 3z equal to 1, 3x plus 2y plus 4z equal to 5. Solution, they are asking question. Solution of this matrix, it means equations. So first option 1, 2, 3. Second option 1, 2, minus 3. Third option 1, minus 3, 2. Fourth option 1, 3, 2. So solution they are asking means just 4 options you substitute in these 3 equations. Which option is satisfying these 3 equations means that is the solution. Suppose I am choosing first option 1, 2, 3. If we substitute here whether this equation is satisfying or not. This is x value x, y, z. So x value 1 means 2 plus 2 4 plus 3 7. So which is not equal to 1. So this is wrong option. You delete this option. Second option I am substituting x value 1. See, x value 1 means 2, y value 2 means again 2, z value minus 3 means yes, it is satisfying. Same option you substitute in second option. So x value 1 means 1, 2 means minus 4, z value minus 3 means this is plus 9, which is not equal to 1. So you can delete these options because these values are not satisfying second equation. So we'll choose third option. So for third option you observe x value 1, y value minus 3, z value 2. X value 1 means 2, y value minus 3 means minus 3, z value 2 means 2. Yes, it is equal to 1. Same option we will substitute in second option. X value 2 means 1, y value minus 3 means plus 6, z value 2 means minus 6. Yes, it is also satisfying. Same third option we substitute in third equation. So x value 1 means 3, y value minus 3 means minus 6, z value plus 2 means 8. So 9 minus 6 means it will be 11 minus 6 means 5. So third option satisfying all these 3 equations. So which option it will be correct means third option. No need to check. If you want to check the fourth option also, it is not the answer. So like that we have to write the solution of this equation. Or you can use by matrix method or Cramer's rule, you will get answer. That is lengthy process. No need to calculate like that. Like this we have to answer. Next. The system of equations, see 55. The system of equations two x plus 6y plus 11 equal to 0, 11 nothing but minus 11 equal to 0, minus 11 I am writing. 6y minus 18z plus 1 is there, I am writing minus 1. Then 6x plus 20y minus 6z plus 3 is there equal to minus 3. So options how they are writing, this is consistent, second option unique solution, Third option, inconsistent. Fourth option, cannot be determined. Cannot be determined. So consistent means two cases. One is determinant of A is not equal to 0, determinant of A equal to 0. Unique solution means only one condition, determinant not equal to 0. Inconsistent means again two cases. Cannot be determined means we'll see four options. So what is the algorithm? We'll see first. This is the given system of linear equations, suppose. So this given system of equations we can write Ax equal to B. So later determinant of A equal to 0. So first we will calculate determinant of A. One case is determinant of A is not equal to 0, determinant of A equal to 0. So determinant of A is not equal to 0 means the system is consistent. The system is consistent. It has unique solution. Means that delta A is equal to 0 means again two cases we have to take. Means delta 1, delta 2, delta 3 we have to calculate. Suppose all these delta 3, all three deltas are equal to 0 means the system is consistent. It has infinite solutions. Infinite solutions. At least one of them, delta 1 or delta 2 or delta 3 not equal to at least one of them, either delta 1 or delta 2 or delta 3 not equal to 0. The system is inconsistent. It has no solution means inconsistent system. It has no solution. So this is the algorithm. So based on this algorithm we are going to solve this questions according to that four options. So first I am taking, instead of A you can take delta C. What is delta C here? Coefficient matrix determinant 2, 6, no Z coefficient 0. Second equation, no X coefficient 0, 6, minus 18. Third equation, 6, 20, minus 6. So if you expand this one, 2 into minus 36 plus 360 minus 6 into, you close this column and this row, see this close, this one. So this is closed means, see this is 0 plus this is 0. Minus of minus plus, this is 108. See here, 2 into 324 minus 36 means that is 324 minus this is 648. So this is also 648. So 648 cancel. This is delta equal to 0. Delta equal to 0 means this case will going to follow. See this case. Now what we have to calculate? Delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. For all these three deltas are equal to 0 means the system is consistent. At least one of them is not equal to 0 means that is inconsistent system we have to take. So delta 1 we will see. Delta 1. So how you will get delta 1? Just I will write delta 1. So delta 1 how to write means in delta All the first column elements replaced by these constants. I told in the theoretical concepts also this algorithm. So it is minus 11, minus 1, minus 3. No changes in second and third column. So 6, 6, 20, 6, 6, 20. So third column 0, minus 18, minus 6. Now we'll expand this determinant. So this is minus 11 into minus 36 plus 360 nothing but 324. Right. Minus 6 into if you close this column and this row, minus of minus 6. So this is plus means minus 54. So finally, how much it is? So this is negative, this is positive. So how much it is? 11 4s are 44, 11 2s are 22, 26. Then 11 3s are 33. So plus 2 means minus 3564. So this is minus 48, minus 6 into minus 48. So clearly which is not equal to 0. See here, delta 1 is not equal to 0 means. So at least one of them is not equal to 0 means what is the system? This system is inconsistent system. It has no solution. So like that we have to answer. Next. So that algorithm you should remember properly. Or if you see previous third video, I explained clearly that algorithm also. Next, 56. The value of A the equations 3x minus y plus az equal to 1, 2x plus y plus z equal to 2, x plus 2y minus az equal to minus 1 fail to have unique solution. Fail to have unique solution. Then the value of A they are asking question. So options, first option 7 by 2, second option minus 7 by 2, third option 2 by 7, fourth option minus 2 divided by 7. So this is fail to have unique solution. So fail to have unique solution means, for unique solution means delta equal to 0. You remember, to fail unique unique solution means delta is not equal to 0. Fail to have unique solution means clearly delta equal to 0 we have to take. So very clear, delta equal to 0 means what is delta? Coefficient matrix determinant 3 minus 1 A 2 1 1 1 2 minus A equal to 0. So from this, if we expand along the first row, what we get? See 3 into, you close this column and this row, minus A minus 2 minus of minus plus 1 into, you close this column and this row, minus 2A minus 1 plus A into this column, this row you delete, 4 minus 1, it will be 3 equal to 0. So finally, this is minus 3a minus 6 minus 2a minus 1 plus 3a equal to 0. See here, minus 3a minus 5a plus 3a, so it is minus 2a minus 7 equal to 0. So a equal to minus 7 divided by 2. A equal to minus 7 divided by 2. So this is the second option we can use. Next. (57). What they are asking question? The number of solutions of the equations. The number of solutions of the equations 3x plus 3y minus z equal to 5. X plus y plus z equal to 3, 2x plus 2y minus z equals to 3. So options if you write, so first option 1, second option 0, third option infinite, fourth option it has 2 solutions, like that they given options. So previous algorithm we have to follow. So this is 3. So previous algorithm means first delta we have to calculate. See, delta means 3, 3, minus 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, minus 1. So if we simplify, 3 into, see here, close this column and this row. This is minus 1, minus 2, it will be minus 3. This is a plus, minus, plus. Minus 3 into, see, if you close this column and this row, minus 1, minus 2, it is also minus 3. Minus 1 into, minus 1 into, 2 minus 2, trivially it is 0. So minus 9 plus 9, it is always 0. So delta equal to 0. So delta equal to 0 means which has no unique solution. Unique solution means only one solution, you delete. Then maybe it is 2 or more or infinite, we don't know. So next step we have to see delta 1. How you will get delta 1? In delta, all the first column elements replaced by that constants. What are the constants? 5, 3, 3. No changes in second column and third column. 3, 1, 2, minus 1, 1, minus 1. So again, according to first row, we have to expand. So 5 into, see here, 5 into, so minus 2, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 3 into, you close this column and this row. So minus 3, minus 3, minus 6. Minus 1 into, so 6 minus 3 means 3. So finally, this is minus 15 plus 18 minus 3 minus 18 plus 18, it will be also 0. So delta 2 also 0. So delta 1 also 0. Delta 2 will calculate. How you will get delta 2? In delta, all the second column elements replaced by that constant terms. First column same as it is 3, 1, 2. Instead of second column, these constants we have to write 5, 5, 3, 3. No changes in third column in delta. Minus 1, 1. So your answer. Again, according to first row, we are expanding. 3 into 3 minus 3 means 0, right? Minus 5 into this is 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1 into you close this column and this row. 3 minus 6 means minus 3. So finally how much we got? This is 0. So this is plus 5. This is plus 3. So 3 1 2 5 3 3 minus 1 1 2. So 3 if you take close 3, this is 0. So which is not equal to 0 we got. So you observe this is 3 into 3 minus 3 0, 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1 into this is 3 minus 6 means minus 3. So it will be 5 3 3. This is 3 1 2 minus 1 1 minus 1. This is so from this you observe 3 into minus 3 minus 3 minus 6 minus 5 into see here minus 5 into minus 1 minus 2 again minus 3. So this is minus 1 into you close this column and this row. 3 minus 6 means minus 3. So this is minus 18 minus 18. This is plus 15 plus 3. So minus 18 plus 18, it is also 0. So delta 1, delta 2 all are 0. We will see once delta 3. So how to take delta 3 means in delta all the third column elements replaced by constants. See here no changes in first column 3 1 2. Second column 3 1 2. So 3 1 2 3 1 2. So it will be next third column 5 3 3. So if you observe this one, then what will get if you simplify? So plus minus plus 3 into see this is 3 minus 6 means minus 3. Minus 3 into you close this column 3 minus 6 means also minus 3 plus 5 into 2 minus 2 it is 0 minus 9 plus 9 so it will be 0. Very clear. Delta is 0, delta 1, delta 2, delta 3 all are equal to 0 means it is a consistent system. It has infinite solutions. So this system of equation has infinite solutions. Like that we have to answer.